It's 2 weeks until Skyward Sword HD comes out, and Nintendo finally decided to reveal what the quality of life updates are. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to run the trailer now, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. So to start with, we have the optional help from Fi, which is a huge quality of life upgrade, because one of the biggest issues a lot of people had with Skyward Sword was the constant in-your-face notifications from Fi. So streamlining this and making it to where she's going to be less in your face is a huge addition, and it's going to make for a lot more pleasant experience with Fi. And I feel like this is going to have a huge turnaround on how people feel about her as a companion. The UI change and how they implemented this is also really cool. I really like that it's just the sword hilt flashing. It's kind of an homage to Breath of the Wild and how we see Fi interact with the Master Sword in that regard. So it's a nice little tie-in there, and something that I think is just really cool. So yeah, optional help from Fi looks like it's going to be a huge selling point for this game, at least in my opinion, because from a lore perspective, Fi is amazing, but as a companion and in-game, boy oh boy, she was damn near insufferable. Button controls was something that we knew about from the very beginning, but we get a little bit more in-depth look and seeing how those work, and especially for people who have a Nintendo Switch Lite, you kind of get the forefront of how you're going to be actually playing this game, which is really cool. You know, this was something that I think a lot of people didn't think was going to be possible with Skyward Sword, and the fact that we are actually getting a non-motion controlled version of Skyward Sword is still super impressive. So yeah, nothing really new there, but worth mentioning just because of how amazing it is that is a feature in this game. Dialogue fast forward is a huge thing, because obviously I've said it many times, pacing in Skyward Sword is its biggest issue. And I'll have some more thoughts about that in just a moment once we get through everything. But having the option to fast forward through it is huge, because you know, a lot of us have played Skyward Sword already, so you know, sometimes you don't want to have to sit through the same dialogue text box that we've heard a billion times, especially like if you're in the shop or something like that, and you're in the Skyloft Bazaar and you're just trying to get your stuff repaired. You know, getting that sped up is going to be tremendously beneficial to make this game more enjoyable. Streamlined item info. Now, this is a big one. This is something that I've seen a lot of people, like whenever they do retrospectives of Skyward Sword or teardowns of Skyward Sword or yada, whatever it is. This is a huge feature, because you don't have to have the same like information pop up for every single item every time you start the game again. So, and I like how they presented it in this in this trailer, because they showed you exactly what happens. You know, the next time you pick that item up, you're not going to have to know what an amber relic is for the 30th time. So huge quality of life update there. Unbelievably beneficial to the pacing. Skippable cutscenes. I don't know why you would want to skip the cutscenes in this game, because they're arguably the best part of the game. So, yeah, the skippable cutscenes are a thing there for, I guess, you speedrun strats out there. But, you know, not something I'm going to be utilizing when I play Skyward Sword HD. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess. And then, in addition to that, we have some other things that we knew already, which were the 60 frames per second upgrade, which looks absolutely astounding, and just makes this game look super, super fluid and good. But yeah, so those are the things that are confirmed for Skyward Sword HD, which there's something on this list that I desperately wish was there that's not, and that's one less imprisoning fight. But you can't you can't get everything you want, I suppose. But yeah, it would have been a lot. Oh God, there's a lot of things in the game that still need refinement, in my opinion. And having one less boss fight that you do the imprisoning fight 3 or 4 times, one less wouldn't have been that much to ask for Nintendo. And it's not like it's innovating a lot each time that you do it. You know, you get more toe beans and he gets wings at the end. So it's not really, I don't know, man. I have a lot of issues with the imprisoning fight. So to me, it would have been great. Take one of those out. Would have felt like the game was less padded. But, you know, can't get everything you want, I suppose. But yeah, those are the things that we have for the benefits of Skyward Sword HD. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't see anything with the Silent Realm, with like the Tears of Light vessels and stuff that you acquire in there. Yeah, interesting that they didn't do anything with that, but that's going to pretty much do it. That's what we have for the quality of life stuff for Skyward Sword HD. Lots of great things on there that I'm sure is going to make this game tremendously more playable for a lot of people that had a lot of issues with it if they decide to pick it up. But let me know, what is your favorite thing that they showed from this? What are you most excited about for Skyward Sword HD? And let me know down in the comments. But if you haven't already, please make sure that you are subscribed and like the video. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.